just killed the dude without any mystery involved. Hmm. Not really sure what to do here.
Hello.
Go see about telling that girl that her dad threatened homie. See what she says. Still looking for someone that was hurt behind the thing. Game is very confusing. Like, it doesn't really tell you much. Kind of just gotta do it yourself. Hello.
I've nothing to say about this.
Have you seen what your father sent to Paul?
This is despicable. My father was never a gentleman, but this crosses the line. I knew that father wasn't fond of Paul, but this is just awful. If only he could have seen how good Paulie is to me. I don't have any thoughts on this. I don't have any thoughts on this.
Oh.
Are you aware that Paul smuggles drugs for a dangerous gang?
Mr. Holmes, I've already told you. I call him a pirate in play. He's not an actual pirate. He's a champion and a brave gentleman, not a thug.
Let us agree to disagree on that. But don't be surprised if one of his clients knocks on your door.
I've nothing to say about this. I'm afraid I can't add anything useful. I've nothing to say about this.
Jesus.
How can you read something like this? It's hard to swallow, and that's not due to the hard cover.
You're hardly serious. Any library without Nabe and Laura is incomplete. If you can read, then these books are an absolute must. Love and adventure. They're about life.
Oh, I wasn't aware that exploding pyramids were a part of daily life on Cordona.
You haven't seen life, so you might try reading about it at least.
I'm missing something. Okay. There's a third party in play. I just don't know. Can I go find the elephant? I feel like I'm missing something. I just don't know what.
This young lady has a childish interest for her age.
I was trying to think what I'm missing. Oh.
The nicest spot in the room. Mr. Gilden spent hours of his life right here.
Staring at an elephant's backside. What a wonderful life.
What's so special about this place? Another elephant?
Oh. Is that where the elephant went to?
A partnership annulled with a single stroke of a pen. A catchy title. I should take a photograph of the plans. I don't want to carry them around. Oh, the pungent stench of an animal.
Did Theodore seek some pink elephants with this?
A relatively functional choice to replace the finger. I think Miss Gilden has barely matured. I think they were closer than you and me, John.
I'm hurt.
Mother. It's nice to see her young and smiling. From before Mycroft was born, our family loves to prod at the past.
Holmes's desire to rake up the past is hereditary.
Quite the spectrum, from the history of the Roman Empire to conspiracy theories of the French Revolution.
Dude's so obsessed with fucking elephants.
His second child? An apparent son and heir, I'd say.
Hmm. What did that say? I want to see one thing. What she says about the perfume.
And, which part of the elephant is in here? It's quite pungent.
Oh, that. It's elephant sweat. Father believed that it might replace traditional ambergris.
Well, that's true entrepreneur spirit. A. Swift, is this name familiar to you? Your father had it removed from this plan.
Oh, that's Arthur Swift. I've seen him a couple of times here. He works with my father in the old city, digging up something ancient.
He is an archaeologist?
That's the word, yes. But to be truthful, I really don't think Mr. Swift is fit to be one. I've just learnt a lot about archaeology from my favourite book series. Oh, they are page-turners.
Inspirational, I'm sure, but would you happen to know where this Mr. Swift might be found?
I don't, but perhaps you can find out somewhere. My father's work with him is all official. Lots of boring legal papers with signatures and stuff.
What did that say? Those two are done. That one's done too.
Can I ask you a question?
Go find your answers somewhere else.
Okay. Project in Old City. I am not sure what to do. Just thinking if I can go to the police station and check a name, maybe?
He's even been. He's even been. He's even been put.
Just want to see if I can check the archives here. See if anything comes up. I doubt it, but I feel like it's worth a try. Crimes. Complaints. Suspects. No. I'm stuck on this, I think. I wonder if there's like a city hall. Yeah, let's head that way. See if I can find something. Said there was lots of paperwork involved or something along those lines. So. Try assume city hall means that there's like paperwork.
Does it look remotely familiar to you? Should it? Concentrate, Sherry.
Guests of Cordona, the treasures await you. Collect them all and return for more.
Are you lost, sir?
No.
Not at all. I'm right where I need to be. I'm Sherlock Holmes, by the way.
Ursula Oni, the chief archivist. How can I help you exactly?
I need to take a look at the history of Cordona and its islanders to retrieve some, hopefully, useful information.
Your brother Mycroft told me that you were direct, and now that we've met, I can see that is true.
Someone in our family has to balance the evasive nature of my brother. Well, may I use the city archives?
You may, of course, but in return, perhaps dinner?
Hey,
That's a high price to pay for looking at your archives.
I was teasing you. Pay no attention to me.
that was easy. Where are the Okay. Sweet. Okay. By authority of the government. Sorry. Blah blah blah. Sorry, I'm not reading all this. Okay.
With your love for archives, you would have made the perfect bureaucrat.
Oh, okay. Okay, found out what I needed. Some of these cases take forever, holy fuck. Okay, if I had... I was hoping for like a quick travel, but...
Treasure maps from the governor. Find 8 and come back for more.
West End District.
Who are you asking? About what and dressed as what?
I think I need to get hired.
Do you know anything about this?
Sorry, friend, I'm not familiar with that.
What is that?
Not bad. Hey.
The market square, beating heart of the old city.
I wonder if they still sell that heavenly Turkish delight round the corner.
Sir, kind sir, might I steal your attention?
I'm not buying.
Ah, that is the thing. You won't waste a single mangir. I am a digger, you see, and I have heard of a dig site so deep it clogs your ears. I want to be there.
Why are you telling me this?
I have heard of a man recruiting for such a dig. A man with a scar, such as the one that you're hiding. And your boots are dirty with the deep clay I am so familiar with. Oh, I hope it wasn't too rude of me to point that out.
You have a good eye. And you just want to dig? Dig deep and that's it? What's the catch? Are you in desperate need of money?
Oh, there is no catch, sir. I won't even ask for advance pay. Just give me a shovel and I'll dig a hole like you've never seen.
Huh. Is that so? Well, I have to ask you an important question first. Would you be fine working for Brits?
Of course.
I am all for them.
Well, you say that, but can you prove it?
Do you know how I started my day? With a fry-up. Bacon, sausages, eggs, and I could have eaten everything twice over.
You shouldn't eat all that for breakfast. Your stomach won't last. But it does show that you're dedicated.
I can also speak in limericks.
Please don't. You might be a little bit weak in the head, but a natural bone digger with a keen eye is what we need. Take this permission slip and go to this address. The guard will let you in and check with the professor once you're there.
That took forever.
Come, come! Decorate your house in Oriental style. Merhaba. It's a good day for a purchase.
We get a chandelier.
May your purchase bring
Don't miss out on my unique clothes.
Fuck, that took me forever to just get a job. Ridiculous. Could not find my way. Back. Where is this?
Stop loitering and get inside.
Yes, sir. God, that took forever.
Newcomer, talk to the professor first. He's the old fellow with the glasses and the plans.
Where's the fire in your eyes? Where's the smile? I am sick and tired of seeing apathy among the new workers.
Sir, believe me, I do have the spark. I want to start work straight away. It's as important to me as it is to you.
Ah, that's the spirit. I'm on the verge of a great discovery.
I am ready to work.
Splendid. Do you know what I am working on?
Archaeological treasure. You're hoping to find something priceless, something that will change our history.
Bravo, young man. I couldn't have said it better myself. It's
I'm so
true.
smart.
We're looking for Vitus Lemonius's tomb.
I'll help you. That is my goal as a worker.
Good. Listen to me carefully then. I hate repeating myself. I am Professor Swift. We have 3 rules here. Don't touch anything, always return the tools, and don't distract me unless you find something.
Sounds simple enough. Are you the only one in charge here, Mr. Swift?
Yes, I am the only one and no one else. You hear anything other than that, it's a lie. People of your kind can have difficulty understanding who's in charge. Take a minute, memorize my face, and then get to work.
Oh, I will definitely take a closer look to memorize my superior. I wish I could be as passionate about something as you are, Mr. Swift. You value knowledge and dedication over everything else.
It's a long road. Sharp eye and attention to detail are the only stepping stones along this path. You have to sacrifice everything you love for the larger prize.
Exactly. So much in life is superficial. I wish more people would understand.
I never heard a truer word, lad. Folk will ignore what truly matters in life, and for what? Convenience.
Bold words indeed. I doubt that many scientists would be willing to support their bragging with fieldwork.
The academic world is full of restrictions. Our honorable professors are too afraid to dirty their hands. God forbid if they have a stain on their shirt. You can follow in my footsteps. You can start learning by returning to work. Show me what you can find. Don't touch anything here. Get back to work.
I didn't know I was gonna do a 9 to 5. Jesus.
Swift lost his temper when he learned what happened to the statue. Swift lost his temper when he... Swift lost his temper when he learned what... Swift lost his temper when he...
One more time.
Swift lost his temper.
Okay, one more time.
Swift lost his temper.
I ask for your assistance?
I like you, friend, but I can't help you.
Help me, please.
You and I are the economic foundation of this island. We should help each other. But I don't know what you are talking about.
A goddess? A mother? Someone's wife? A sickle for harvesting. The ancient Romans honored the seasons. There were 4 statues here originally.
I wonder what the 3 other statues look like.
Gotta be something I'm missing.
Sharpest pickaxe. The guilty pleasure of the real archaeologist. Missing your Laura, Mr. Swift?
Who knew archaeology could be so exciting?
Exciting is certainly a word.
Quite daunting to see how deep the dig is.
somehow the text remains legible. Let's see if I remember my Latin.
Why? Missing something. I just don't know what. Maybe up here.
Take a shovel and dig.
This reminds me of my father's room. A plan for this whole operation. This might prove useful. I'll note it down. I see now. Mr. Swift didn't realize the significance of the statues. Straw dolls. Eerie, but effective for a scene recreation.
Oh, I want one of these. Or two.
Oilcloth. Won't fade and waterproof. Enough here to make tent sails and more. Not while he can see me. Not while he can see me.
Take a shovel and dig.
Where do I even find a shovel?
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate. You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Am I meant to know?
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
There's a picture over here. Like totally losing my voice.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
It seems everything's in place. Now, let's see what this has to tell us.
Try to raid it out when you're done, you know?
Okay, sounds good. Oh, you're telling me to?
Yeah.
Yeah, no worries.
Like, don't forget.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you.
No problem.
Quite daunting to see how deep the
Then
dig
when
is.
you get views like I
Do that again.
Hello?
Hey.
Sorry, my mic disconnected. I said yeah, and then once you get views like me consistently, we'll just like be able to raid each other and give each other fat raids, and it'll be great.
Yeah. One day.
You're doing good. You're having a really good stream today.
Yeah. This game frustrates me.
Sherlock Holmes.
Nice to see you. Nice person.
Just like doesn't do what it's supposed to sometimes, I don't think. This guy can't fucking swim.
Stop, Lloyd.
Shut up. What do you think you're doing for the rest of the night?
Probably just chilling and getting ready to head to bed, you know, watching some shows. I'm gonna drop in some streams and say, how's it going?
Yeah.
But I got you up on my second monitor, so you get the constant view.
Yeah, thanks, man.
You're welcome.
Here is your discovery, Mr. Swift. Hey, look at this.
What have you found? Don't let anyone touch anything there. Eureka! I found you, my friend.
Shit's actually so irritating that or I'm just Oh yeah, the other guy had these too.
A box of darts. Handy against rodents of all kinds.
Trying to take over my research, are you? I come here to pick up my diary, and I find you snooping around. Explain yourself.
No.
Mr. Swift, if that were true, I would have been on my way to the newspaper. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I didn't have a chance to introduce myself properly.
Outrageous! You deceived me, sir. What is the reason for your being here? Who sent you? Mr. Holmes?
Theodore Gilden's premature death brought me here.
Theodore is dead? How can that be possible?
I'm thinking of all the possibilities, and I'm not crossing out anyone who might have been involved. Even his elephant. The land you're excavating belongs to Mr. Gilden, does it not?
Did I hear an accusation? I have nothing to hide. You can ask me whatever nonsense you've prepared as a token of my diminishing respect towards you.
Very well, Mr. Swift. I appreciate your cooperation. When was the last time you saw Mr. Gilden?
A couple of days ago, we discussed the site. I believe in the tomb and its secrets. Theodore's patience was stretched, however. He was already inventing new projects. It wasn't a long conversation. I suppose that his daughter will inherit everything now, along with all of the eccentricities and problems.
And not
Yeah, dude, I have no idea what happened to Annika.
Eccentricities
Yeah,
and
she's
problems,
probably passed
Mr.
out.
Holmes.
That's what
One
I'm
of
thinking,
many.
but I'm thinking she just fell asleep, but she fell asleep quick sometimes, but that was like really quick.
Were you at the site this morning?
Affirmative. This project is taking a lot of my time, as you see. I spend more time underground than
didn't
on the
text you?
surface.
When did you learn
No,
about
I
Theodore's
texted her
death?
though, and stuff, you know.
You just
She's
told
probably
me.
asleep, that
And
means.
you aren't surprised, shocked. I won't tell anyone if you shed a tear or two. Weren't you partners, after all?
We were. And it is a real shame. But I've seen too many deaths in my life, Mr. Holmes, for the news to truly shake me. Will you allow me to...
Alright, but I'm gonna get going, but I'm gonna keep up
Or
here
are you
live and stuff.
insisting on remaining
Yeah,
an
sounds good, man.
obstacle?
Alright, I'll see ya.
Yeah, you too. Sorry. Some stuff in the evidence I want to do
I
quick.
forgot I left some stones unturned. I have to leave.
Just in the mine panels, shit like that. So. See what I can get out of him.
What's with this box of darts? Is it for a scientific argument?
A little darker than that. Rather for killing the kind of rodents that might nibble a nose or a toe in your sleep.
Let's just say I have to protect myself against a larger animal, such as an elephant. Might it be enough to stop it, make it faint?
If I were you, I wouldn't bank on it.
Okay.
I've nothing to add. I'm a busy man.
Your partner had a very specific attitude towards the things he treasured. Was this habitual for him?
That would have been too much even for him. Don't get me wrong, he had a harsh temper. Like a true businessman, he was ready to burn his competitors to the ground.
But threatening someone physically would have been something new even for him, am I correct?
Absolutely. Besides, I had never seen him this angry. The fellow who received the letter must have been extremely alarmed. Moving on. I've nothing to add. Moving on.
There's something I'm missing.
Moving on. I've nothing to add.
Have you seen this person before? The one beside Imogen Gilden?
No, but he's with Imogen, so I suppose that he's a friend of hers. That girl always has her head in the clouds. I could have said Theodore was different, but that wouldn't have been entirely true.
Away with the fairies, was he?
That's one way of putting it. Either way, I don't know much about Imogen's life or her friends. The type of elite that pretends to be educated.
Did this plan cause a rift in your business relationship with Theodore Gilden?
Nothing like that. Admittedly, we didn't share a common vision of what is more important, the past or the future. In my opinion, we can't build a future without knowing the past.
So you wanted to save the tomb of Vitus here, or perhaps your control over the research?
Only the knowledge that rightly belongs to humankind, nothing less and nothing more.
Maybe I'll try the business license.
I'm a busy man. I've nothing to add.
You have a weakness for nostalgia? Or, rather, do you use it to record a list of enemies?
Young man, you need to check your moral compass. Reading another person's diary is a sin in every culture that I can think of.
But you aren't answering the question.
You've already read it. Why bother? I simply record my life to keep my memory clean from misinterpretation. Letters and pages don't lie.
But the writer of the text can.
There's something.
Gilden's elephant is quite an unusual addition to Cordona's fauna. What is your scientific opinion on that?
No matter how much Theodore loved it, it still remained a wild animal trapped inside a stone pen. Goliath needs savannas, fields, lakes.
I'm sure that Goliath did not have a plan to kill his owner to head to the savannas. What do you think?
No, animals don't kill in a typical sense. I can only presume that it tried to protect itself from captivity, from Theodore. It was a gilded cage that was predestined to break.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Good stream tonight for you too.
Remember one of the rules? It seems that you didn't return a tool. Is this knife yours?
Do I look like a fellow who carries a knife? I don't need it.
There are
Yeah.
plenty of uses for it on the site and outside of it.
I'm planning on like streaming every day this week, so
Mr. Holmes.
we'll see how it goes. But he's saying it's not his knife.
I'm a busy man.
Don't know if I'm missing
I've
something.
nothing to add. Moving on.
Okay. I don't think there's anything
I've
else
nothing to add.
here. I mean, the books.
With this book, you attempted to plan an attack on the elephant?
Your insinuations are out of place. Goliath is a frightening animal. All I wished to do was to understand the creature. As any scientist would do, I researched, analyzed, and drew conclusions.
And what conclusion did you draw?
That Theodore Gilden made the animal miserable. He couldn't provide the proper environment for the beast. My interest in the subject ended there.
What's with this intricate recruitment process? Pro-British workers charge less?
As a head of this organization, I need to secure a productive environment. It's impossible to do so if there are political differences, especially here, where the native population doesn't support our efforts to find the ancient artifacts.
Decent pay can also stimulate productivity and shut down any political discord. Hadn't you thought of that?
You're young. You have time to fritter and fight with everyone you meet. I don't have such a luxury. Our workers receive enough pay for what they do. So don't start a discussion you know nothing about.
As far as I can tell, you're a man of the academic world, so this book about Nabe and Laura is just an empirical study?
What? That nonsense? I'd prefer to lose my eyesight than read such trash.
So, you know nothing about it?
I know nothing. I wish I'd never heard of it in the first place, this caricature of science.
Do I hear traces of envy? You're still relatively young that you might find your own Laura.
Perhaps I envy Nabe, for I cannot simply blow people up for distracting me. That's all. You happy now? Wonderful.
I think I have all the evidence I need. Have to go hunting for the animal again. Oh, fuck. Drag 2 regions. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, drag 2 regions, link in the regions to an operation. Took me a minute, but I got it. So, dig site, find fabric for doll making. Oh, right here.
This fabric will work.